Ladies and gentlemen, Bruce from Bench Dogs with another installment of Failed Gadgets. What's your latest failure there, Brucey?
Well, Petey, I was trying to get glue on both sides of about 400 of these guys.
That's right. I remember when we were trying to glue up the table, we had to glue all those things together into a big table. So what was your idea?
Well, my idea was to create a glue spreader. A little reservoir, a little rolling thing inside, run this thing over the rolling thing, and boom, glue on both sides. Nice and easy.
Okay.
This is what it looked like, and it did not work.
Wow. Why didn't it work?
You know what? You'll have to watch the video to find out.
Any good gadget starts from a good design. This design will spread glue by transferring it from a reservoir onto the wood using a rotating cylinder drawn here. I'll be using a dowel as the cylinder and 3/4 inch pine as the front and back pieces. The back will be a little taller to act as a fence for the wood to be glued. The reservoir will be made by fitting 2 diagonal pieces into the lines I've drawn here. First I cut the dowel, then I cut the front and back pieces on the chop saw. They are both the same length, so I can measure the second one using the first. This will be a rough jig, so precision isn't necessary. Moving to the table saw, I set the fence and the blade to make the front piece of wood a little shorter. I make a quick change to the table saw setup, and now I am cutting shallow matching grooves to the front and back, which will accept thin pieces of material to act as barriers to the glue reservoir. I'm drilling the cylinder now. Watch as I attempt to center it on the fly. Not a good idea. Here I've got a screw now attaching the cylinder to the front and back pieces. The assembly is screwed to the base, and it's time to slide in the narrow reservoir sides. The first one goes in pretty easily, but you notice that I could use a third hand for this process since I am holding the camera with one hand. There it goes. In the dry run, the wood seems to turn the cylinder with ease. Little do I know what's in store for me. I add glue and it isn't spilling out the sides. Cylinder to fully coat it. Glue is loaded and it's time for the real test. I slide the piece and nothing. I slide it again, just in case the first time didn't work, and once again, nothing. It takes about a moment before I realize the cylinder is too slippery and the drag placed on it by the glue is too much to allow the cylinder to turn.
Well, this show is all about learning, right? And Shop on a Shoestring has decided that we're not going to buy a glue spreader, but instead make one. So this one here is going to be left in the halls of failed projects. I'll just let that glue solidify so it'll never hurt anyone again.